Oh, that's good. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, so real quick. I want to see how we're doing on latency. View control. Heh. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay. So, ooh, that's very good latency. Like that's only, or that's almost like really fucking close to what's going on right now. Alright, let's turn off that audio. Alright. Oh wait, hold up, let's edit stream info really quick. Okay. Cosmic. Oh. Really? Wait. There it is. Alright, let's save that. Anything over on chat? Nope. Okay. Let me set up chat on my phone real quick, if possible. Alright, come on. Why does it have this issue on every fucking platform? Content. What? Huh? Huh. Well, that sucks. Okay. Well. Oh, wow. That's funny. Okay. Well, I'll leave that right there then for me to see. Let's turn on brightness so I'm not wasting phone battery. It's not exactly how I'd like it, but that's fine. Okay. But we have YouTube chat up. And yeah, let's begin, I suppose. So this is our second stream on YouTube, and today we'll be playing a little banger called the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Now, this one isn't even very well known, which is a damn shame. You know, it's a real damn shame, honestly. And I mean, it only came out like, what, 2 days ago, but there's not even a wiki or anything. Anyways, let's set our language. Ooh. Right into it. Nice. Devolver Digital. Excuse me. Is audio okay? And latency is really good here. Content warning. This game tackles sensitive themes and content including self-harm, suicide, discrimination, gender dysphoria, depression and anxiety, nudity, sexual themes, crude language, and use of legal drugs. I do believe I'm gonna turn down audio on my mixer because that is a lot on my end. It won't affect audio on your end, but it will at least alleviate the volume on my end. Honestly, looks alright in the mixer. Okay, that's going to bother me, that it doesn't fit exactly in that box. Gah, whatever. Well, it is 1080p. That's exactly why. Anyways, new game. This game auto-saves and overrides your progress as you go. You can't change slots mid-story to try different options. After all, this game is about fate. I suppose that makes sense. It literally is about changing fates. I will say I am guilty of spoiling myself on this, but you know. Eternal Void, heed the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbade me to recite. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith. That's a beautiful song. It feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? This guy is so fucking cool, by the way. He's like giant space lobster. Also, this game is really unique in its way of brain is not braining right now. In its way of, or in its take on divination, which we'll see a bit into the playthrough. My name is Fortuna. I am a witch. Why did you summon me? Because I'd rather lose my pride than my sanity. Sounds fun. Tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Which also witches are tackled in a way different way in this as well. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. Yeah, so witches do not age in this. No matter how they ascend, they do not age, they do not tend to die. At least for the most part. And I can't take it anymore. I need your help. What do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Oh, 200 human years. That's quite the time. I feel you. I've been imprisoned for 5,402 years until you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. I will help you. I shall become your familiar. Which this guy has your familiar. Just imagine this. And what I mean, that's kind of hot. Thank you, Abrammer. Abrammer? Abramar? Abramer. Oh, I think it's Abrama. Abramer. I mean, now, get comfortable. We're going to seal a contract. Also, again, he's just like constantly surrounding the house like this, which is really cool. And you do interact with the space, by the way, kind of. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I am really thankful you freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course, you're welcome. Is something the matter? Not really. It's just, after all the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so mundane. Right, just one moment. I gotta do something real quick. This masterpiece of a game. Okay. Alright. Huh. I wonder if Alex is gonna show up tonight. I know it's a little late, but like, you never know. Not really. It's just after all the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so mundane. Whoa, mundane? That hurt. Well, I mean, you're still intimidating, but I always pictured you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. I like you. I like you so much, I'm going to let you pick the terms of our contract. You still have to pay a high price for my magic, though. Well, I'm aware of that. I won't back off. Alright then, let's begin your training. The ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Right now. You really are my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one. An interview, so we can get to know each other. Admittance. Nice. Tell me about yourself. What is your specialty? I'm a fortune teller. Ooh, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As part of my sentence, Adina banished my tarot deck. Adina is the leader of my coven. Adina? Something like that. Wow, you must have done something really grave to get exiled and depraved of your own magic. I foretold the falling of my coven, which this will come in later. A lot later. Actually, things like that will come in a lot in the story. Bleak. But how are your visions? How are your visions your fault? After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel to prepare for the end times. Adina didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. I later determined that even if we all covens must fall eventually, advertising the demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Adina decided my power posed a great danger to the peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So, I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, depraved of my deck. since I'm here, I deduce you don't agree with your leader's judgment. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. Would you kill her, should you have the chance? Now that's a tough decision. Ooh, excuse me. I suppose the answer is yes, honestly. Because honestly, it makes sense. Why wouldn't we? Yeah, no. Yes. So you are a potential killer. I'm glad we've established that. Okay, I'll help you recover your powers. Will get me a new turret deck? Turret? No. I mean, turret is cute, but it's too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck. My own deck? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Shh. Leave the details to me. That is where these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to witch school, Fortuna. For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic. Air, water, earth, and fire. Oh no. Don't worry, it will be fun. Plus you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Hey Alex! How are you doing today? Also, I'm doing pretty good myself. Also, low latency streams, so I mean, you can almost hear me in real time. So, this is the game I was talking about getting. This game is extremely fucking cool. I've spoiled myself on it a little bit, but like, I'm not gonna spoil this because there's multiple paths. There are multiple paths, so I am going to probably go through multiple of them. Probably even play it like, I don't know, the next few days maybe. Depending on how long each path is. But also, I love fucking up Rammer. Now, get some rest. Tomorrow, we will start with the invisible energy, air. But yeah, no. Is the music too loud, by the way? Okay, nice. But yeah, no, I am doing pretty good. I am doing very good. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more on my side because it is loud for me, but that's just me. But yeah, how are you doing? First day of school. Are you nervous? To be honest, I'm just happy to be able to hear something other than my own voice. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was really procrastinating changing OBS over to YouTube because I thought it was going to be complicated or whatever. Turns out, no, it's really not. It's just that apparently streamers complain a lot about streaming on YouTube for no fucking reason. Honestly, it seems almost a little easier, especially since the VODs save themselves anyways. So I mean, I don't get the fuss. You know? Anyways, let us continue in a moment. Okay, yeah, I was just checking some stuff. Okay. Open this back up. Okay. That's cool. Today, we are going to talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination. Divination deck. Understood. Air represents the invisible, the negative space, that which imbues everything. Air is the collective subconscious energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is context. Exactly. Master your air, and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There is power in knowing one's place. Even isolated, you are one with the cosmos. Cosmos? Cosmos. Now, for that first part of our contract, we will seal our air energies together. Yes, please. As I promised, I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question. Be careful. Your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I'm ready. For this air seal, how do you want to be perceived? I want to be feared. I want to be adored. Or I want to be pitied. So, I saw somebody go for fear in this, like, for the seal. I like I said, I've seen somebody go for a specific route in this. I think for this, it's gonna be one of these two, because I just want to go totally different from what I've seen before I tried a combination. Like, I want to go through every combination, is what I'm saying. Because they're definitely going to lead to completely different routes. So, context, we've been kicked out of our coven, or not kicked out, but we've been isolated for 200 years. We had our tarot deck gotten rid of, and we're trying to build a new one with a grammar because we got bored, so that's what we're doing now. Specifically, we got kicked out because of a prophecy we foretold that foretells the ending of the coven, or rather the destruction of the coven in whatever way it is, which we will get into later because the game does bring up its unique take on divination rather. I don't know, what do you think, Alex? Should we go for adored or pitied? Adored. Adored it is. I want to be adored. Ready for an ego trip, eh? I'm on board. Inspiring adoration will allow you to gather support from many. But be careful, you don't get overthrown by your idol persona. I understand. Allow me to seal our air energies together. That hurt. That felt good. Can't you feel the power? Yes, I feel it, but I also feel like I was tearing apart. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What did you expect? I know. I can take it. Good. Now, focus on that bit of air energy you unlocked. We're going to use it to create our first card. I noticed you have a ceremonial tokonoma. Whatever. For witchcraft in the basement. Head over there, and I will teach you to create cards. Yeah, why do we have this? And we will have 3 other choices for what we want, 2 for what we want, and 1 for what we will give up, which will come later. So, right now we have, oh shit, I misdialed. Here you will acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types: spheres for the background, arcana for the main figure on the card, and symbols to add magic pizzazz to your compositions. They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now, you can only acquire air type elements because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to see for your future creations. Okay, so pink energy is right now all we can do. So, first of all, we have the Opera House, which we do want to save energy. I mean, we could go ahead and spend it all, but then we can't use any for the next combination, you know? Until we do our first tarot reading. The Opera House. An enchanted opera house that magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chambers. Which definitely would make a better card down the line. So we are going to save the Opera House, unlike the person I watched. Quicksand Graveyard. A magical cemetery for the witches who dared to tamper with time. The quicksand absorbs the bodies and turns their souls into heat. Wow. This is fire, so we can't even touch it until the last seal is made. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen arches of enchanted grasslands, inspired by a poem written by the youngest witch of her coven. Moonstone Temple. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major daemons. Demons? I think it's daemons. With covering a gigantic temple out of a moon. Carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe, enhances their powers through humility. This is Earth, I believe. Earth energy. This one's water energy, obviously. Juliana, something like that. Payash Joyeth. Something like that. During the last war between the Age of Witches, the ancients pierced these lands so deep the planet was always bleeding lava. The first witches tried to heal this domain by covering it with the tears of water deities. The waters of Jelana Pashai Joya, I'm just gonna not try to read that name, are forever boiling. Rituals performed using salt from these waters grant access to the most profound emotions. Neat! The road. The road is lethal. The road ahead is unknown. That is neat. Demonic desert limbs. This requires both earth and fire, which there are many cards that or rather, many components to cards that require multiple different kinds of energy, and some more than others. The home of Dahlia, the daggersmith witch. The white sands of this dominion are cursed. Earth sediments wake up, transform into bone demons. Dahlia hunts them and uses their bones and uses their bodies and innards to craft ceremonial knives. Which another one I'm definitely gonna save for a specific occasion. The Shipwreck Library, the home of the water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or never got to its destination. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. Yeah, that's the other thing. Witches do not have like a money system or anything. They usually just do services or whatever for each other, which is pretty cool, honestly. Charred battlefield. War is meaningless. Damn. Canis Majoris, one of the largest known stars, the forbidden behemoth was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. Now, all of the behemoths are forbidden, so I don't exactly know which one this is referring to, unless that's speaking about him specifically. Sunset Docks, a humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Ouch! The Jade Monk's Waterfalls, home of the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The Jade Monk statues guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a deceased Jade witch back to these waterfalls, she can be born again as immortal, retaining her memories but not her skills. Those who are reborn must act as servants for the living witches of their coven. What the fuck? Okay. Gem Skull Belt. Less than a century ago, the architect witch Greth carved 13 skull-shaped rooms out of an asteroid belt, all connected by ivory walk bridges. The rumors say these chambers turn a witch's words into energy and allows them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. Greth. I can't remember her name. Or I don't remember who she is. Nomad Sky Caravan. The best merchants of their galaxy could not figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships that soar the Milky Way. Okay, that's pretty cool, though. They basically figured out how to move their atmosphere. The Titan Quarry. Titans are said to be able to mine a planet the size of Earth in less than 50 years. Their kind is unable to heart a soul, so they only mined asteroids or planets that are unsuitable or unable to sustain life. No one knows what to use the mined materials for. They're happy to share their ore if you ask them with respect. The 100-column warship. Inside the Warhorse Nebula, there is a passage to a non-Euclidean. Let's go. Non-Euclidean canyon filled with 100 obsidian towers. No witch knows who erected them. If you climb onto a tower, you can see versions of yourself looking back at you from many windows of the rest of the towers. Or are they the ones being watched? Freaky. Deferina. A city of blacksmiths built inside the skeletons of a titanic behemoth. The bone marrow of the fallen beast burns for you can actually school. Burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. The Red Strings Club. Ayo are a cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read into their customer's soul. Red Strings Club, I think that's a reference. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure. Hence the Ayo. Forgotten Factory. Many millennia ago, before witches cracked the cosmic code to manipulate my brain stopped working. To manipulate matter, they built a factory under the crust of Venus. It was operated by iron golems. Brain. And it allowed many human covens to expand beyond the solar system. And finally, the magical post office. A magical forest realm inside the folds of time, only accessible by witches' familiars. The magical post office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch dominion, from one witch dominion to another. I think that's supposed to be from. Witches favor this method of communication because there's no known way to tamper with it. We don't want to use up all of our energy in just one go, so we're going for Nomad Sky Caravan. Also, this motherfucker. The Seat of Knowledge, an astral behemoth that hides behind the moon of the planets which harbor underdeveloped cultures. Like the solar system's Earth, it puts... Wait, what? Like the solar system's Earth. Okay, freaky. It puts myths from other dimensions inside the mortal minds to guide and protect them. Cool. Harpy Herald, harbinger of newfound paths. The Herald has been spreading occult discoveries from coven to coven since she was created by the corpse of Archwitch Cadamia? Oh. Sidereal Lovers. The goddess in love with Sidereal Snake, an ever-burning passion that shatters the fabric of the void. The Shaman. Shamans have been taking care of the soul and heart of many tribes since the birth of the mortal kin. These mortals can grasp a blur of the ideas witches weave into the light of stars. Pilot from the Mechania cult. The Coven of the Mechania cult erected these steel golems according to the instructions detailed in the scriptures that the Beldam Automata handed to her coven after returning from a 70-year-long trip into a black hole. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a reference to Nier Automata or something like that. The Gold Blower. One of the artisans, a minor god who crafts blessed jars. Water poured from an amphoria blown by the gold blower, and will make fruit grow out of the dead soil. Wine poured from a gold vase will make mortals find love. Tea poured from a golden kettle will inspire witches to write new spells. Wolf, Mother, and Children. A behemoth born from the... Interesting, a behemoth. A behemoth born from the erratic retelling of a popular fable. Every time a witch tells a story, the seed of knowledge absorbs the sediments of her words. When a tale is narrated enough times, a minor behemoth will appear. The Wolf Mother now wanders cosmos, adopting orphaned magical creatures. So that's weird. Behemoths are born from concepts, but also behemoths existed before the creation of the universe. That's weird to wrap your head around. Duchess of Solus, a fairy that offers her services as a dominatrix. for sorceresses, lost in lust. When a witch draws her power from passion, she can reach a point at which her libido takes control. With her extensive exotic repertoire, the Duchess of Solace has never failed to exhaust a lustful witch and return her to normal. So basically, she works to make it so if a witch is consumed by lust somehow, she basically tries to help them. Neat. Pyre for the Heretic. Although humanity has a long history of witch burning, they have never managed to burn a real witch. Idiots! Banner Bearer. Considered puny cowards, these witches know there's nothing braver than to charge into the battlefield with a cloth instead of a sword. Forbidden Door to Pleasure. Witches found this door chained to the ever-expanding edges of this universe. No one's ever dared to go through it. Once a young witch looked through its keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long orgasm. Holy shit. Addicted, she went back to look again, but this time she exploded into red dust. Well, that's one hell of a way to go. The dragon, born from the imagination of mortals and extinct because of their greed. Dragons were known for keeping treasure and grudges. Makes sense. Harvest Oracle, the behemoth that keeps 3 of every known seed in this universe. Witches can ask for any of these seeds under oath to restock them after they collect the fruits. Should they fail to deliver, the eyes of that witch will turn into said seeds, and the oracle will become to harvest them. Okay. That's terrifying. Also, it's neat that he's basically a library for seeds. Except for, instead of late fees, they take your fucking eyes. The Purple Blood Seeker. The last coyote gunslinger, out to hunt down the scions of the Purple Blood Behemoth. Throughout the vast cosmos, she feeds on their blood and extends her life to prolong her never-ending vengeance. Oh. Deerfolk Paladin, guardians of the Deerfolk, Witch Coven. Just like humans, male deerfolk can't become witches. Unlike humans, male deerfolk aren't blind to magic, and they give their lives to the service of their coven, to protect knowledge and hunt traitors. So the one thing that this game does do, yeah, as it says, males, at least of the human race, cannot become witches for whatever reason, but females can, and that does include trans. So if you're male to female trans, then you are allowed to be a witch. Which I think is pretty neat, that it's inclusive like that. Because it goes by the soul, not by your flesh. Which I think that's pretty cool. Because that's basically like the saying that, you know, your soul is of a female trapped in a male body. You weren't meant to be a male, but you ended up being so anyways. Or born so, at least. Anyways. Which I think that's pretty cool. And they give their lives to the service of their coven to protect... Oh, excuse me. To protect knowledge and hunt traitors. The bartender, he is used to mourn and celebrate with people from all walks of life. He knows how to look into the soul of a mortal and knows how to exploit it. Wait, this motherfucker is from the this motherfucker is from the Red Line or whatever. Interesting. Also, I believe we can only use everything once. I think that's the entire point. Avian Dancer. Exotic dancing spirits that are summoned throughout the universe for their ability to take a celebration to levels of pure ecstasy. They have never visited planet Earth. I wonder fucking why. This is why aliens don't contact us. That old man. The florist, a very old man that has given his entire life to the art of growing and breeding flowers. He's got to know not only their names and properties, but their effects on the hearts of mortals. Like a bruise, love potions. The astronaut, he knows that time is a sea and not a line. He's on a quest to make the universe equal for every landform. Dunharia, I think it is. And the following hero. Heroes don't protect the people, but ideals. A symbol of resilience and sacrifice. They can only be killed by corruption. Okay, so what do we have for pink energy or purple energy only? So, oh, I didn't mean to do that so fast. So we'd have the Harpy Herald or the Shaman. What do you think, Alex? Should we go for the Harpy Herald or the Shaman? Actually, what did we even choose? Hey, I'm making the effort to explain to you how card creation works. Don't be rude and soldier on. There'll be a time to use the back button, I promise. But for now, please focus on finishing the tutorial. You're just clicking there to watch me complain. Fine, if you don't want to play, next time you try to go back, I will close the game. I almost want to test it. I almost want to test it. Okay, cool. Okay, go cool off and come back when you want to play for real. Bye. Whoop! Okay, Abrammer, you sassy fuck. Okay. I didn't think he had the balls. I actually didn't think he had the fucking balls to do it. Wow! I actually wanted to go back to see what we picked. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Well, I suppose we can at least see the fucking dialogue we missed. What's that noise? Let me check. Okay, okay, I'm good. Alright, mute that again. Put that down. Okay. And move this back down a bit. Okay. I honestly didn't expect him to close the game, by the way. Okay. So create a card. This is the Arcanic Grimoire. Here you will acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. Okay. So we got the rest of this. I just wanted to get that little bit that we missed. So I think... Oh, Pleasant Prairie. Did I miss this one? No. I just didn't use it. What was the one I went for? I think it was the road. Alright. We went through these. Our choices are the Shaman. Or the Harpy Herald. Hairbringer of Newfound Paths. That kinda almost goes with the road, but it's well, all of these are expensive. I'm thinking, yeah, we go for the Harpy. Okay. So, now assemble. Golden Shovel, the last bladed tool forged by the Gold Blower. The Golden Shovel is a hollow. I almost want to see... Wait, what? Wait, am I still streaming? Yeah. Okay, nice. Alright. Hey, we got another viewer. Hello and welcome to the stream. Okay, so... I almost want to see if he... Okay, no. He's just gonna say the same dialogue. Sassy motherfucker he is. The Golden Shovel, the last bladed tool forged by the Gold Blower. Which again, as I was about to say, I wonder what happens if we line up all three of the, you know, place symbol and deity. Because I'm sure that there is a choice for that specific kind of card. Anyways, the last bladed tool forged by the Gold Blower. The Golden Shovel is hollow, so you can feel the energy resonances of the earth while you dig. The bottomless jug. Its contents are sour, just because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. Wow. The asteroid. Asteroids are astral bodies with a destination. When an asteroid is born, it is written in its core where and when it will crash. They will bring fire and change. Ruby Candle Lamp. Unnatural crimson flames lighten the dark paths of the mind. They shed light over hidden courage, but also rage. Onyx Trumpet. Sorry. Ugh. Gross. Anyways, the Onyx Trumpet. A blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. Cane of Sacred Wood. A cane carved out of wood from a sacred willow makes grass sprout from every hole it pokes on, even the most arid soil. Even the most arid soil. Also, these are all like bits that we can unlock. Aether Wings. One of the most popular spells among the beginner witches. The Aether Wings spell not only allows the user to fly, but also allows them to give wings to other beings. The Last Trident. I might go for the wings, by the way, because it just seems like it fits the harpy and the road. But we'll see our other options first. Glass trident. They say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and it has been lost since they used it in a trial that got Adina expelled from her former coven. Ooh, drama. Actually, yeah, why the fuck is she the head of our coven if she was expelled from a different one? That is interesting, to say the least. Grutstekush. A magical trinket created by boiling seashells and beluga oil and marrow bone. Whatever you whisper into a grutstekush will transform into gossip that spreads like wildfire among mortals and witches alike. Interesting. Minister of Secrets. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies. Damn. So basically, if this dies, you gotta redo the spell every single time. Interesting. Obsidian Sledgehammer. Bolts fixed to the earth by an obsidian sledgehammer are impossible to remove unless you recite the words carved into the hammer's head. They are often used to trap demons or set up camps in the wildlands. Fire Whip of Dominance. Yo. A popular tool amongst witch summoners to tame fire elementals. The spirits do not submit because of the pain, but because of the pleasure. Again, I say, hey, yo. Light igniting saber, blades made of daemon bones that light on fire if you whisper the name of the beast they came from. Arbiter book. The Arbiter's most essential tool. Whatever they write in books is updated immediately in the Master Grimoire, and once the information is classified by a superior officer, replicated throughout every book of every Arbiter. The Jade Road Keepers. The Coven of the Jade Sculptors craft these little guardians to bless their roads. Whoever walks a path blessed by a Jade Road Keeper will be free from thieves and predators. Ooh, that one looks pretty cool. The Blue Light Torch. Eyes for the night. Pain for the wraith. Anyways. The Inevitable 3. A summonable flock of legendary prey birds that can deliver any message, hunt any fugitive, and steal any trinket. So that seems like a very powerful familiar to have. Interesting. Also no eyes. Okay, anyways. Tower Shield. It protects a warrior from their ankles to their eyes. A common piece of equipment for the Deerfolk Paladins. Interesting. Swordfish Liquor. 1 glass will make you happy. 2 glasses will make you horny. 3 glasses will make you honest. Interesting. Interesting that it's in that order. Anyways. Hunter Witch Rifle. Witches that specialize in hunting magical beasts often turn their wands into rifles. These weapons are able to shoot any magical spell sealed inside of sapphire bullets. Interesting. Dark Matter Bow. An arcane bone designed to hunt spirits that cannot hurt physical entities. Or it cannot hurt physical entities, so sometimes witches use it for mock battles and recreating William Tell's infamous shot. What the fuck? The Veritas mirror. The mirror only shows a reflection of its owner. You cannot lie while looking at it, so witches use it to find out if they are fooling themselves, which happens quite often to themselves. Interesting. Snowcat eyes. The eyes of the cat from the crystal nebula dimension. If you seal the eye, have a snow cat in a glass doll, it'll come to life and protect you until it shatters. They're extremely fragile and extremely dangerous. And finally, the Iron Golem, Iron Servant of the Forge planet. So, we have Onyx Trumpet. Did I actually misreading this one? Blatant way to announce your way and desire. Your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but no one is able to ignore its sentiment. Yeah, I think Aether Wings is going to be our choice for this. Because Arbiter Grimoire doesn't really fit. Nor does Dark Matter Bow. So yeah, I think we're going Grimoire. Or not Grimoire, the Aether Wings. Now, build your first card. You can move it to the background and drag, rotate, or scale the images around. Add as many images as you want from the stock at the side of the card. Don't worry, it won't cost you extra energy. Put your soul into it. Well, what is this? Oh, controller controls. I suppose here, and then, I mean, yeah, no, Harpy, she needs to have wings, so actually this makes perfect sense. Down, or up a layer. Alright. Reflect. Behind. And then put this in her other hand. And this on her waist. Actually, let's put her right in front of the sun. Or right over here works too. Or here. In fact, let's move this entire bit up here. Let's make this slightly smaller and move it in a little bit more. And this shall be our first card. Yeah, but do I want this actually over here though? Yes, I would like to delete this plate. Can I please delete this? know why the fuck this won't go away, but we'll just put it behind you. The Wilstead Path. We walk the road alone for everyone to see. A strong avatar for justice imbued with purpose. The Aether Wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. A hurricane of air energy will steer luck and call for the unexpected. Meanings: leadership, purpose, judgment, predestination, and luck. The meaning of a card varies on which elements you combine. The elements lean towards the relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies so you can tune your divination style towards the ideas you fancy the most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. Our first card. Do you like it? Looks promising. Feels way more complex than Tarot, but I can sense its potential. Good. We're only getting started. It will make all more sense when you try your hand reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards, though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow we will unlock your water. Thank you, Abramar. Thank you. Thanks to you, Fortuna. I will make you happy. I promise. Good night. Now, here's what I wonder. Can we seduce this motherfucker? Anyways, he has not made of stardust. He can grant you power, but he will not understand your heart. So all the familiars say that. Interesting. Wait, lesson 3. Oh yeah, lesson 1 was. That's right. Oh Fortuna, each day me cometh to teacheth thee. For briefeth is the cosmos, and eternal thy grief. What are you doing? I thought I could get in more character to satisfy our expectations. I'd rather focus on our studies. Oh, come on. You're not the only one who excited about being able to talk to somebody after eternal imprisonment. Loosen up a bit. Oddly familiar. What charm art we studying today? Oddly familiar. What charm are we studying today? What? Colors me. Art thee well? Stop. Stop. I give up. Now come here and teach me your magic. Whew. Even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, focus, Abrammer. Let's begin today's lesson. The second element we will unlock is water. Water represents substance, meaning the hidden nature of things. Water comes in many shapes: purpose, desire, willpower. Water is everything that lives inside of you. Water is emotion. That's a good synthesis. Yes. Master your water, and you will have key to any heart and soul. There is power in empathy and self-awareness. Water isn't my forte, but I understand. Yeah, I noticed that. Don't worry, I'm here to support you. Now, for the second part of our contract, we will seal our water energies together. Yes, please. Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer the question, and remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I know. For the water seal, what is your innermost desire? Power, romance, or knowledge. Once again, either romance or knowledge. suppose as a witch, we'd mostly be after knowledge. Power, I'm not very inclined to go for power, honestly. Or romance. Which, again, since we want to be bored, why wouldn't we go for romance? So it's either knowledge or romance, definitely with the path we've been going down so far. What do you think, Alex? If you're still here, that is. Nope, not Discord. God damn it. Because, I mean, I'm kind of thinking towards romance, but again, that doesn't have to be the choice we go for. Oops. Okay, I suppose we'll just go for romance, I suppose. Just because I believe that it would be the more... Yeah, no, I'm going for romance, honestly. Romance. Interesting that you specified romance and not just love. If it's sex you're interested in, I can provide that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Brammer. Oh, you're going on a little strong right there. I mean, I do have the hots for this guy. I will say that much. But that's spicy. No need to waste a seal. Shut up. Romance it is then. I wasn't joking about the sex though. I mean, we've both been isolated for far too long. Dude, shut up! Sorry, I'm just fangirling a little bit. Cause this motherfucker. Also, neat. If you ever feel like it, I'd be happy to oblige. Shut the fuck up! I have a question. When will all the contracts we've been sealing become effective? Immediately. I mean, they are etched into the cosmic wheel as we speak. In time, it will all come to you, and you will be plenty aware of the moment they are delivered. I see. I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you'll get your adoration. You'll notice how people idolize you. With time, you'll know those who will satisfy your thirst for romance. Then, whatever we feel on your earth will happen. Also, romance does not fucking mean sex. That does not mean sex. It means that you're interested in more than just that. You're interested in like a nice relationship. You're not just, oh my god, this guy. Okay, anyways, then whatever we seal on your earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, you'll pay the price we agreed on, the fire seal. A price, huh? Everything you've asked for will come at a price. I guess your summoning spell is forbidden for a reason, huh? Having second thoughts? No. I need this. Seal the second contract already. Brace yourself. My bones. Woohoo! Girl, you have power. I just hope this torture is worth it. It will be. Have faith. So that's definitely different than the first one, or from what I've watched at least. That little bit of dialogue there. Can I make a new card now? Yes, same as yesterday. Head to the basement. I kinda wanna see what happens with this guy, honestly. I wanna see what happens if you seduce this fucker. Anyway. So yeah, no, it does lock off what we've used already. So Red Strings Club, that's what it was. We're gonna save this because I think the bartender and stuff also require our air, so we can't do that now. Instead, let's go something heavy on water. I'm the water deity. Honestly, maybe the water deity. Yeah, let's go for the water deity. And then I am going to go back because I forgot to read. Water deity. Or rather, shipwrecked library. The home of the water deity that collects every letter that was never sent or has never got to its destination. Witches can purchase lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. Okay. The forbidden door to lust is almost fitting in a way. But let's go and check. What was the other water thing? The Wolf Mother, born from the erratic retelling of popular fable. Every time a witch tells a story, the seed of knowledge absorbs the sediments of her words. When a tale is narrated enough new times, a minor behemoth will appear. The Wolf Mother... No, this requires something else, which we'll do later. At least for what we're going for. We'll go for the Door of Lust, because that's the closest thing we have. Okay, so Balmus Jug is almost fitting here as well. So you don't... But also the Glass Trident is also kind of... Minister of Secrets is actually pretty fitting as well. I'm going to check back real quick to make sure there wasn't a combination that might fit better. Because I really don't want to screw this up if I'm going to... So, yeah, no, this does require more than one air if we're going to make it. One hero, no. He knows that turn is a C and not a line. The florist. No. No. Nope. Nope. Behemoth. You know, the coyote might have also been a pretty good idea for the road as well. Yeah, no, I'm thinking Forbidden Door, definitely. Because Wolf Mother kinda doesn't make sense for this if they're fixed. And this door seems to be locking something behind it. So... Eul's Minister of Secrets almost seems very fitting for this. What's the swordfish? 1 glass make you happy, 2 glasses will make you horny, 3 glasses will make you honest. I almost want to go back and make sure there's nothing to do with lust, but I don't think there is. We'll go back and make sure. I know I'm like spending way too much time on one card, but I just want to make sure. No, definitely not. No. 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 Possibly, but not really. No, but this will go with the jade statue, I know that. A humble wooden dot cursed by heartbroken witch. No, that might go with the jug, though. No. No. Again, possibly that, especially because all three kinda almost hold a secret thing. No. Definitely not. Pleasant Prairie. Intensive Acres. No. No, none of these have anything to do with lust. So we will go with... We will go with the Shipwreck Library. The Forbidden Door. And... yeah, this is for the other one, but yeah, no, we will go for Minister of Secrets. Alright. I suppose we'll put you here. We'll shrink the door a little bit. I suppose I suppose the door could also be used for the lust demon, but again, this is the only real place for this. Okay, so what we'll do... Oops, we already have one of these. Okay, the delete button does not want to work, I've noticed. So, we'll have her holding the bowl with the eel inside. With the door, and then the door is closed. Down one layer, and let's downsize it a little bit. There. With the doorknob. Suppose these can be lights on here. Because other than that, I don't know what these would be. Lights or portholes, at least. I also think this would be a better pick for the door handle. And we finish. High alchemy. Really? This still creates high alchemy. Interesting. The deity in the shipwreck that scrutinizes every secret. The door holds the promise for quenching many kinds of thirst. The minister of secrets veils the inner truths of the heart. The flood of water can unleash hidden potentials, introspection, yearning, passion, power. Now, come upstairs. Going to read the cards for me. Finally, we get into our first card reading. Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guide me through this. Okay, a card reading with just 2 cards, huh? We need to test if these really work, so I'll do a reading so we can confirm on the spot. I'm going to read your past. Whoa, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready. It's been a couple of centuries without my deck, so I may be a bit rusty. You just enjoy it. You're among friends here. Okay, it's going to be a very simple reading. I'm going to draw a card and place it on this spot to read into your past. Here we go. Interesting. It's almost like we're guaranteed to draw this, because I don't know. You are older than this universe. Your first love was a witch named Gloria. Now, we could go for this, or we could go like for the pink points, or we could go for this. Go full blue, because this one would hit harder, but this one would get us the points we need for air. So that makes it a hard choice. Because do we go for points or do we go for the you know, because there's always more opportunity with the opportunity to get points, but if we do this here, we squander the opportunity to be very precise with our reading. That's what makes it very, very interesting. Honestly, we're gonna go for First Love. Yeah, no. Your first love was a witch named Gloria. Now what's the matter? Am I wrong? On the contrary, I'm shocked. This reading you've done, you're too powerful. What you just read happened billions of years ago. How old are you? Older than the universe. Older than this universe. How is that even possible? How can you precede the Big Bang? That's a hard one to explain through language. You know, that's the universe ever expanding, right? Right. Well, the universe expands over something. Or should I say, over nothing. I don't know how to put this into any words you know. But basically, I existed before the universe. At some point, the universe you live in grew around me, and I was subjected to its rules. Before we are captured by a universe, behemoths live without shape, without mass, without time. And there were witches before the universe we live in? Yes, always inside a universe, though, in other universes that preceded this one. A witch cannot exist without magic, and magic is just an extensive comprehension of reality that allows us to exploit the cosmic rules. We behemoths are the only entities I've known to be able to unexist. Unexist is not a precise term. But again, there are no words to describe what it is to be outside the framing of a universe. We'd better stay away from this line of thought, or you will lose your sanity before we finish your training. Wow, what was that? I've had an energy surge. That is your deck, harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you'll harvest magic akin to the card you drew. Fortune telling will be your main source of energy once we set up act. I see. Alright, the cards work. They work out like a charm, I must say. I cannot speak there. You're a gifted fortune teller, my friend. Ooh, we're up to 4 viewers? Holy shit. We're blowing up. Oh, that's actually pretty neat. Welcome all ye to the chat. Anyways, thank you. I really missed this. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the cosmic wheel. I'm so happy for you. And I'm so thankful for you, Abrama. We're just getting started. Now go get some rest. Tomorrow we'll make another card and do some more divination. Looking forward to it. Good night. Again, it'll come back later about the whole thing, but rather divination. The way that this game treats it, at least. Abramer has been betrayed many times in the past. What do you plan to do with him? Well then. I don't know what door to Westa is telling me that, but you know. Or the doors to secrets, something like that. Also, we're spending a lot of time on this, but you know, today's lesson is about Earth. This is a powerful one. Weren't the other ones powerful as well? Well, of course, but this one is pure potential. Literally, power. Okay, glad to see you excited. Now let's begin the lesson, please. Okay, Earth. Earth, how can I sum it up? Earth represents determination, empowerment, everything that pushes you forward. Earth is grounding support, the source, but also direction of your force. Earth is your drive. Earth is strength. That's it. Should bear in mind that it doesn't refer to your own capabilities, but also to the support of your allies. To master one's Earth is to be aware of where to look for potential, not to be drunk in one's power. Motherly love, loyalty, sisterhood, those are also forms of Earth energy. I understand. Now, for the third part of our contract, we will seal our Earth energies together. Lay the question on me. Remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. For the Earth seal, what do you want to become? Your main source of determination. Love, the support of my friends. Conquest, defeating my rivals. Myself, personal growth and self-realization. Now, we can rule this one out, considering what we're going for right now. So, we're going for adoration and romance. So really there's two ways about this one. Love or personal growth. See, love is great for, again, further empowering our energy. But personal growth is self-love. I almost kind of want to go for personal growth, honestly. Because basically, we're going on a path to how do I say it? We're almost on a path to self-discovery, honestly. But love is also kind of what we're going for. That is a spicy one indeed. So hard to think. I suppose we can go headlong into love. Because that is kind of what we're going for. You know, dive head first in, I suppose. Because that's been our entire thing so far. If we went for knowledge instead of romance, then personal growth would have definitely been our best choice. But I think we're going to go for love. Love, the support of my friends. Oh, that's beautiful. Shut up with your server problems. Okay, so yeah, no, nothing has changed so far. Honestly, I think 4 viewers in one time is the most I've ever had, by the way. Oh, that's beautiful. Pity I'm your only prospect for friendship. Hey, I have friends. One of the reasons I've summoned you is to meet them again. So if your magic works as well as you boast, you'll get to see them more. You'll get to see them soon enough. I hope so. Otherwise, activating your earth seal is going to be pretty lame. Even if we can't see each other, they have my back. I know it. I see. Heartwarming. And now I will seal our earth energies together. Get ready. I don't know why, but I like to think demons and cosmic entities like this have a British voice. The power. I love Earth contracts. I almost vomited with this one. Yes, Earth has a lot of presence. I've seen other witches puke right after sealing it. I'm one of the dumb ones then. Okay, that's the same, I know that much. Oh, you are. Oh, you bet you are. You have been the first one not to cry during the ceremony. Although, we still have fire to seal. That one is painful, even to me. Oh no. You can do this. Only one to go. Now for the fun part. Let's make a card. Let's make a deal. Okay. Card. So we can actually mix earth and water if we really want to at this point. Okay, let's go for the jug, which is Tears of the So, you? For Tears of the, unshed Tears of the Dead. Nope. Nope. Exotic dancing spirits. No, the florist. Actually, she would have been great for us. So we did have a middle stage. I kind of screwed that up. That's fine though. Alright, let's go back actually. What else do we have that we could? Gem skull belt. That might be good to mix with the Seed of Knowledge, but also the Arbiter's Book would be nice. I think Harvest Oracle would almost go great with the belt, but probably something else. Don't know how to touch a soul. I think Wolf Mother is best here. For the belt, honestly. Now... that definitely has emotion. That is for the stage. I know that much. So we definitely want to save that for later. No. No, but it almost. This goes with the deer folk. We need to figure out something for the first for that. That's for the Jade Coven. As I said, Object Book is likely for the Seed of Knowledge. Igniting Saber, no. This also has to deal with words. I almost think the Obsidian Sledgehammer is built for this. But also Girthekush is probably actually the best for this. So let's save that for later actually. And look for something else. I suppose 100 Column Warship. Maybe the Astronaut actually might be good for that, or the Avian. Why not the Coyote or the Harvest Oracle? A grudge almost makes you stare into yourself. Maybe that would be a great fitting one for that. Maybe not the banner one, nor the heretic. Definitely not Duchess of Solace, and definitely not the mother. The gold blower definitely goes with something else. Although this looks like the fucking Korok seed thing. Pilot from the Mechanica cult, definitely not. Possibly the Shaman almost. That one does seem like a very fitting for this. But I think... No, that's another one we're gonna save. There's too many that... Okay, Moonstone Temple. Long Lost Coven of the Jade Sculptors. Okay, but we also have the Jade Monk's Waterfall, so we're not gonna do that one. Or rather, we're not gonna worry about... Ten's Thing of the Mind Planet. Jonathan of the Heart of Soul. Let's see if we can find something to do with this, maybe. Honestly, the Artisan might be great for that one. Or the Exotic Dancing Sprite, but I don't think the Sprite is good for that. Man, we are really being picky, though. Oh, hello, Michael. How are you on this fine night? Oh, we really have our choices cut out for us. But I suppose if we're to go with anything... Honestly, this one seems to do with greed. So if we're gonna go for greed, then we go here, we go for the dragon. And then This goes with the gold blower, so we're not gonna do that one. This one goes with a factory, so we're not doing that one. Snowcats. Feel that till it shatters. Huh, that's good. That's interesting. I'm doing alright, honestly. Got done with a decent shift at work, and then we just got this game, which I find this game, like, extremely interesting for all its insight into, Arcana. So we're going for greed. But yeah, no, I think it seems pretty cool. That's more repentment. No. No. Possible. No, that's not greed though. Kind of sacred wood. This wood. Well, so basically this game is about creating a tarot deck almost, and every single it's a story game, obviously. All your choices and everything lead up, but right now we're trying to figure out what we want to build for this deck. I'm trying to almost go for what fits each step, because that just seems like the best to me. Wooden cone. Okay, let's see if we can find something for this, because I know Jug of Tears is good for this. Basically, these are all different symbols, different deities within this universe. Or even just different people. Definitely not the dominatrix. Not the gold blower. Not you. Which one fits? Honestly, the hero. Possibly. Or the avian no, so that's pure ecstasy. Dragon is greed. Honestly, we don't have enough points. Okay, so we actually had our tarot deck revoked by the leader of our coven. This is self-reflection. Almost. We don't have enough points for what I think, for any of the ones that I think of. This is greed. Okay, wait, let's go back to maybe self-reflection. So this is self-reflection, which of these deities reflects on each other. Other names and properties, but they're affecting some parts. Almost maybe this one. Definitely not exotic beings, and not bartender. Not deer folk. This one would be the closest other thing. Or the heretic. Yeah, no, we're going to go for the florist. Somebody somehow found a way to make Yu-Gi-Oh more I mean, you're not completely wrong. Okay, so if we're doing self-reflection, then fuck. Actually, that would go well with lust, so I'm not too upset about that. The snowcat eyes could be pretty good for this. The heretic of BDSM. That has those are two completely different parts. Those were two completely different parts to this process. Yeah, this kind of sucks. I am indecisive as fuck, and I'm definitely taking way too long on this. Okay. Winston Temple. Humility. Humility almost goes for the heretic. Or the banner bearer. The dragon wouldn't work here. I suppose the deer folk work here. And then the tower shield. Actually, yeah, no, these fit. Okay, we finally got something. We finally have something. Okay. Alright. So we have... Can I please... Oh, wait. Up one layer, up another layer. Holy shit, I made that sword way too small. Let's have this down one layer. And then the tower shield... No. So... it sucks that there's no middle ground there. And then... maybe this down here. No, up a layer, down a layer. Alright, well, whatever. And... also, this guy's fucking head. Oh, crap. We do not need a fucking... We do not need... Okay, wait, can I make a pot leaf on this? That's like where my mind goes. Can we make a pot leaf on this? Oh, hell yeah. Okay, wait. Down a layer. Unicorn. Look at his head. Look at his head. I wish I could scroll in and out on this. Well, we have the pot leaf shield. Let's make this a little... Actually, does a pot leaf have 5 leaves? Hold on, let me do some research. Oh my god, I cannot type. Whoa, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, I cannot count. That is very true. That is very true. Okay. Down. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What the fuck? No, get small. Down a layer. I mean, you're not wrong. Put this down a layer. One more. There we go. I'll put this one down another layer. Down, down. Okay, we are really spending too much time on this. Fuck it. We're not gonna get any closer to a pot leaf. Okay. So we're just gonna stay with this. Hey, we're up to 5 viewers. Holy shit. Okay. Card legend. The Moonstone Temple is Moonsworn. The Moonstone Temple is the gateway to illumination, a symbol for tirelessness. Indefatigable support. The tower's shield brings the burden of protection. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Determination, rightfulness, support, success. Indifference, stagnation. 5 people with headaches. Probably. Nicely done. Come upstairs and do a reading for me, would you? Okay, we have 3 cards now. Any ideas on what to read next? I'm going to read your desire. I want to find out what your true intentions are. You want to expose your teacher? You give me no quarter, huh? I'm game. Do your worst. I need to know for the sake of our relationship. Hey, yo, considering what we talked about earlier, Moonsworn. Nice. Desire. You want to make a difference, to have an impact on this universe. You feel alone. You want to find beings to share your existence with. You are deeply depressed. You yearn for peace of mind. You feel alone. You want to find your beings to share your existence with. Make a difference, to have impact on this universe. I'm stuck between the first and third, oddly enough. Honestly, let's go first. You want to make a difference, to have an impact on this universe. Of course, who doesn't? Want to change this universe? Most people I know would be happy with affecting their community. Many others are happy, enjoying their passions, rejoicing in the little details. To want to alter the whole universe sounds a bit like delusions of grandeur, don't you think? Hey, I'm not delusional. It's a matter of scope, Fortuna. Behemoth's relationship with time and space are substantially different to yours. To rejoice in the little details for me may well mean altering the fate of a whole covenant. A decent project might be to change the whole course of history. That sounds dangerous for us lesser beings. Come on, why do you assume my plans will be harmful to anyone? Can't I dream of, I don't know, spreading peace throughout the universe? Do you? Well, no, it was just an example. What is your dream then? I don't know yet. For now, I am busy trying to figure out how to break the cycle of being summoned and then cast away. Aww, that's kind of sad. I see. I think I'm going to draw another card. Oh, what for? You're quite a difficult character to read. I just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask, why do you behave like this? What do you mean, like this? Shh. Let the cards speak. High alchemy. Interesting. You want to be my friend. You crave my approval. You're trying to seduce... Oh, I feel dizzy on that. Again, I am fangirling for this motherfucker. You feel the need to make your superiority clear. Ooh. Okay. You're trying to seduce me. Hitting on me through the cards, aren't you? No! I swear this is a card's message. Don't try to dodge the bullet. What is this about? I admit, I have a strong fetish for witches. Oh no, we're going down this path. We are going down this path. I don't fucking care at this point. I admit, I have a strong fetish for witches. Ugh, creepy. It is not like that. I am not talking about sex. Exclusively. There's something tense and stimulating about becoming a witch's servant. Your desires are always so colorful. I just can't get enough of that rush that comes from satisfying a witch. I'm sorry, this is just me having the hots for this guy the entire fucking stream. I have not felt this giddy in a long time. Still sounds perverted to me. I won't argue that it's never a perversion. I am lucky my abilities are so tempting for your kind. I am eager to see how our time together will play out. I predict that you're destined to stir things up dramatically. You sure do love drama. It's what makes existence worthwhile. I'm a bit scared now, actually. Just a bit. You went in for the kill with this reading, didn't you? That's my divination style. If we don't dig into the intense stuff, we might as well just have a normal conversation. You're absolutely right. I see I want to get bored with you. What now? I am the one that needs some rest after today's session. Go ahead and review what we've studied so far, and get ready for tomorrow's lesson. Fire has the last seal, and also the most terrifying of energies. Very well. As you can tell, this is definitely not made for children. This game is not made for children. It's rated 17 plus for a reason. Oh, this is going to be fun. Anyway, were you the leader of your coven? How would you punish someone for having summoned Armor? Would exile suffice? Would you be able to forgive something like this? Or maybe you would think it worthy of death? Why would I think any of that? So far, I mean, he's been pretty nice. I don't see why he was locked away. Honestly, I'd encourage this kind of shit. Ready for more? Yes. How have you found the ceremony so far? Do you want to review any elements before continuing? I don't think so. That's pretty basic stuff. Understood. What's the matter? You're not as chipper as usual. Ah, yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favorite lesson, and it marks the final step before our contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to. But I have a bad feeling about this. That's odd. Based on your act and all so far, I thought you enjoyed the threat of dire consequences. Oh, of course I do. That kind of adrenaline is my favorite thing in the cosmos. Then what is it, then? Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on my several worries and focus on training. That is definitely an interaction I don't remember from what I watched. Interesting. I'm just moody for some reason. And I know why. It's not silly. What do you say we look into it with our cards after we finish today's session? That may be a good idea. Really? Interesting. That's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller. So true. You're on it. It'll be a good challenge as the final test for this new deck. That's the Abraham right now. I need you sharp for the final lesson. Fire it is then. This element is usually feared by most and yearned by those with ill will, but fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners think it is. Fire represents adversity, battle, everything that is against you. Fire is a challenge, intimidation, the fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is conflict. Exactly. But don't just dwell on the negative aspects of that definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you're on the losing side. And even in defeat, there's a great deal of growth. True, because even from a fire, even burning down, a forest regrows from the ashes, like anew and stronger, birthing forth new life. Bruh. That was not where we were going. This guy is nowhere near Trigon levels of shit. This guy's actually pretty cool. Pretty chill, honestly. For somebody who was locked away. We are the living example of that. Master your fire, and you will conquer anything in the cosmos. The cosmos has to throw at you. To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. I'm actually quite fond of fire. Oh. Maybe that's why we get along so well. Now, the final contract. This answer will affect your fate profoundly. For the fire seal is what you will sacrifice to access my magic. Man's bursting both Iroh's wisdom and Trigon's look, missing some muscle mass. A lot. I don't know that he looks like Trigon. Cause I mean, other than like the fire, I don't think he looks like Trigon. I mean, sort of, but he has 3 eyes, where Trigon has 4. Yeah, I kind of don't see it. Like, I'll pull it up real quick. Let me change from game capture to Opera GX. Can I? Okay, obviously that's not working. So we turn. Hold on. We go back to Cosmic Wheel. Alright, we turn that off. We go to browser. What the fuck? Okay. No idea what that did. Okay. So that doesn't work. So cancel. Okay, so we go to window capture then, because that's the best way of doing it. Hello? Window. Oh, there we go. Alright. So, Trigon. I mean, this is what Trigon looks like, you know? I mean, aside from maybe... That's fucking ugly. Aside from, like, a few minor details. What if the one you love most is God, or whoever the hell this is? Infinite magic switch? Not necessarily, no. We draw our magic from... Actually, it has 6 eyes. Anyways, that is not what, okay, wait. Get rid of this. Go back to game. But no, that, that's weird. But yeah, he's not a god, he's a behemoth. Which is kind of a deity of great power, but not a god. he is still an immortal. But no, it's not. We draw our magic from our cards, not lust or anything, and definitely not specifically him. We're just using his power through contracts to create our cards. But having said that, the Coven. We sacrifice the Coven. Because they're the ones who put us in this isolation, this hell. Though we haven't been on a warpath this entire time, we do not like the Coven. Or our specific Coven, or at least, we don't like how it's currently built. And this can mean we sacrifice it as in completely destroy it and everyone within. True. That's right. I'll sacrifice God. Kaiba. Koiba boy. But yeah, no, I do believe that, I do believe we've sacrificed Coven, because, honestly, it can mean a matter of things. Either it's eradicated entirely, disbanded, or some great change comes to it. It's absorbed by another Coven, or it's decided some other way. And I have a plan for how it gets done if the cards are right. Literally. Wow, that is brutal. Why? It doesn't mean they'll all die. They could just disband, right? Also that. Yes, or they could be absorbed into by a more powerful Coven, or they all fuse into a single, all too powerful witch. I've seen it happen. Which, that's also an interesting thing. For my yellow eyes, black motherfucker. Bruh. I don't know, I think he's, like, just a dark purple, honestly. Also, I like these eyes on the body. And then, of course, you got the mind's eye. Actually, motherfucker's built like Lex Luthor. This motherfucker's built like Lex Luthor. Again. Possibly. It doesn't exactly mean that we're getting rid of the Coven. It can even just be we sacrifice the Coven for the way it currently is, for a new order almost. So almost like dethroning Bellows. Dethroning Bellows and replacing him. But also, no, Covens are not like that in this game. Or they could all fuse into a single all-too-powerful witch. I've seen it happen. But again, this motherfucker built like Lex Luthor. Anyway. There are many possibilities, but still, to use everyone you know as payment is wild. Do you want to reconsider? No, this is my final answer. As you wish, I will etch your decision into the cosmic wheel and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself. Also, this part of the game gets really cool. I can't breathe. The pain. This pain. It burns. Lex and that one motherfucker. This pain. It burns. It's breaking my atoms apart. I love it. Help me, Fortuna. This part gets really cool. Kinky. Exactly what I'm thinking. Our transformation into a witch. The cosmic wheel. Oh, no, that dear folk was actually meant for the plains, oddly enough. That is the Coven leader, by the way. And this is a very flashy cutscene, by the way. All the people we shall meet on a journey. And a possible end for our Coven's leader. Wake up. Fortuna, wake up. Chapter 1, Arbitrage. Arbitrage? I don't know, something like that. What happened? Sorry, I had to wake you up. You were asleep for a couple of days. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest. I feel dizzy. I had the weirdest dreams. Oh, yes. About what? Can't remember, but it felt premonitory. I feel bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to. What do you mean? Look at the window. You have a visitor. That falcon, that's familiar from an arbiter. What is an arbiter? The arbiter's office is an organization? You mean? Composed of former witches unaffiliated with any coven that ensures no witch is operating outside the laws of the magical pact. They also rule over conflicts between different covens and rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 4,000 years ago, so it makes sense you don't know. So it makes sense you don't know them? Yeah, this happened during my slumber. Why were they created again? Well, both the Arbiters and the Magical Pact were created after an especially bloody witch war that ended in our coven burning 87 witches inside of a white star. Holy fuck, that's metal as hell! Brutal. To avoid further atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees who wanted to avoid a tragedy, but nowadays, it's mainly composed of the outcasts that have to serve the arbitrage office as a lifelong punishment. Wow, things have gotten to be a lot bleaker than when I was last put to sleep. That so happened before my time, but I'm more afraid of having witch wars than witch cops. And what do you think the Arbiter wants? Maybe they noticed I summoned you? That's impossible. My arts are untraceable. Then there's only one way to find out. Let's invite her over. Sure, I'll make myself invisible whenever you get a visit. Also, you have some energy pulled from sailing the fire contract, in case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over. Okay, plus I still owe you a reading, right? Don't worry about it. There will be time for that. Okay, but you're not off the hook. Well, we'll look into your worries. What worries you eventually, as if I could escape you. Again, this is an amazing guy to have as your fucking, Actually, motherfucker is built like Lex Luthor and a lobster. Okay, we actually have a lot of power stored up. Of course, we can't do something like the magical post currently, but possibly Forgotten Factory. Where is he? Where's the golem? Oh, the golem is missing. I guess they don't want us to make this card currently, which is weird. Or maybe he disappears when you try to put him into that card. Which would be interesting. Magical cemetery for the witches who dared to tamper with time. Quicksand absorbs. Maybe later for that one. Let's try to build the one with the dragon that we were trying to go for earlier. Now that we have fire. Nope, we can't do that one. Lex with the anti-life equation. Okay, so maybe cocktail bar? No, because we need more air for that one. Dahlia the Daggersmith. War is meaningless. Vicanus Majoris. Sunset Docks. Again, I know I'm very Wait. Oh no, I didn't want to do that before. Let's go with the Twin Towers. Fuck, never mind. I don't know why I thought I had purple energy. Enough purple energy, rather. Let's go for this. Whatever's spoken here. Let's go for Wolf Mother. And do we have enough energy? No, we do not. Never mind, I was gonna go with this because those three fit together, but no. Can't even do that one if I wanted to. Can't do the dragon, so that's worthless to me. Okay, so wait. Docks. Not Solace, not Pure Hearts, not the Dragon, not the Harvest Oracle, Avian Dancer, the Florist, this. And then the Bottomless Jug. So. I don't know, we have a random fish. Can I delete the fish, please? Why can't I get rid of this fish? Alright, fine, we make you small. And we put you in the background. And this is like our quickest card we've made yet, so I mean... Repentance. A tide of salt and melancholy. The essence of those who fight for what's important. The ever-flowing water from the jugs represent inner desire. A flood of water can unleash hidden potential. Mercy, wellness, courage, power. And we're gonna leave that for now because we don't have enough energy for any of the other cards I want to make. So we'll stay with 4 for the moment until we can build up a little bit of energy. Dear Fortuna, my name is Thea, and I write to you for the arbitrage office. Your personal situation caught the attention of my superiors, who tasked me with reviewing your case. I would love to interview you regarding your exile, and write a plea for your covenant's leader to revisit your case. If we judge the punishment to be excessive, yours faithfully, Thea, Arbiter Badge 210, rank Waxing Crescent. Thanks for having me. My name is Thea, Arbiter Badge 210. Thank you for coming, Arbiter. I really appreciate the office paying attention to my case. I've been isolated for 200 years so far. That's precisely why I'm here. The arbitrage office recently discovered your situation, and we are worried it may go awry for the community. Oh, it's far too late for that. Excessive punishments beget... I mean, you're not wrong. Things really went downhill for Amity after the events of the Owl House. Excessive punishments beget rancor and a 1,000-year-long exile. That's the perfect recipe to build up a lot of bad blood. And we all know what a witch can do with a surplus of bad blood. But I am here to help you. Yeah, it only took 200 years for it to boil over. Let me know about your case, and we'll look for a way to make you feel better. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Let me know about your case, and we'll look for a way to make you feel better. Thank you. I already had a meeting with Adina, the leader of your witch clan. Adina told me that you predicted the fall of your coven. She explained to me that she didn't punish you for that, though she punished you because how you handled it. Apparently you plunged the coven into chaos, giving ill advice to any witch, telling them to prepare for the end times. And those actions almost destroyed the coven before its time. So she decided to exile you and deprive you of your deck, so you can meditate on the range and meaning of your powers. No, that's the official version. I'm interested in what you have to say. Do you think what you did was wrong? No, a premonition in that grave should be disclosed to the community. Yes, I should have gone to Adina first. Definitely not. No, a premonition in that grave should be disclosed to the community. You don't agree with your leader's judgment. That is not dangerous per se, but it's a bad ingredient to add to the pot of imprisonment. What would you have done then if the end were nigh? You'd like to know? Oh wait, what would you done then if the end was nigh? You'd like to know? I shouldn't give my opinion. I have to act as a neutral party, Fortuna. Bitch, you should not act like a neutral party. This is extremely important. It would actually be better if you gave your opinion. Dumbass motherfucker. Next question. Do you think your punishment is fair? It's like, lie. Yeah, I trust Adina's judgment. Absolutely not. This is way too excessive. Okay, absolutely not. This is way too excessive. I understand. Hardly anyone would accept this kind of sentence. How are you coping with centuries of isolations? True. This is horrible. Help me, please. At first it was hard, but now I think I can manage. No, this is horrible. This is horrible. Please, help me, please. Oh no! We need to fix your situation. Top priority. See, now you... That's opinionated. That's opinionated, bit. I'm a fucking smack a bitch. Oh no. Anyway, that's basically. Thank you. I think we can at least alleviate your sentence somehow. I still don't understand why Adina deprived you of your deck. I mean, if you're isolated, what does she care if you have your magic knot? Again, that's opinionated. Bitch, you just said you can't. Bitch, you just said you cannot share your opinion. You're supposed to be a neutral party, aren't you? You're a fucking lying motherfucker. Aren't you? This is already confirmed. No shit. I think she was actually based on Amity. That's something I'm supposed to reflect on while I was exiled. That is a pity, because I would have loved to have my fortune read. Anyway. That is a pity. Anyway. Oh no. Anyway. Oh. I am you'll lose. Come get your woman. Okay. Before I leave, as an arbiter, I'm obliged to ask. Anything you want to confess? Actually, I am crafting a new deck of divination. Oh, wow. That's bold. But I don't think what you're doing is illegal. Adina took your tarot deck from you, but she doesn't have authority over your new creations. Yet. I'm sure she won't be happy to hear it, though. You don't need to report to Adina, right? I trust on the officer's neutrality. Of course, unless you break the magical pact, or it becomes relevant during a trial. We won't disclose sensitive information about from our investigation. By the way, there is no wiki built on this game at all. So far, like, this game is so little known that there currently is, like, no wiki. And I mean, that's even when it was a demo. Like, when it was a demo, it just, or the wiki is from when it had a demo. Rather. So, I mean, there's like no information on it. I mean, I know it came out like 2 years ago, but like there was some information on each of the characters from, or at least a good few of the characters from the demo, and they did not do anything with it. Of course, unless you break the magical pact or it becomes relevant during a trial, we won't disclose sensitive information for more investigation. In any case, what I'm crafting isn't a tarot deck. It is something new. Oh, really? Can I see it? Would you like a reading? Ahem. As an arbiter, it is my duty to make sure that your new project doesn't break the magical pact. So, I would love a reading very much. Yes, please. Fucking opinions. Where are these opinions coming from if you're supposed to be a fucking neutral party? It'll be my pleasure. Is there something you want to ask the deck? I want to know what's in the future regarding my career as an arbiter. Very well. I'm going to draw 2 cards for you. The first is for look for opportunities and good omens. The second is to warn you about possible challenges or adversaries. Ah, that's scary. Would you prefer not to know? No, please go ahead. Alright, here we go. The Wilstead Path. Leadership, purpose, justice, predestination, luck. This one's interesting. We'll go with the bad first. I see war. He'll be sent into combat. Oh my, you're going to kill a witch. You will suffer a critical permanent injury or a wound. We'll go for this one. You'll suffer a critical or permanent injury or a wound. No, why? I can't really tell how. Because I am definitely not having her kill a witch. There is a reason for that. And we'll see that later. But be careful. I can tell it'll be violent. There's no way to avoid it. I'm sorry, but no. Which again, there's a reason why I said weaving the fabric of reality for the title. The best you can do is prepare for it. Understood. I'll focus on my training, my combat skills. It comes with a job, I guess. Be strong. Ooh! Wait, what? Okay, for a second I thought I was gonna say that. High alchemy. Interesting. Introspection, yearning, passion, power. And the good. In the future, you and I become allies. You're going to meet someone really special that's going to change your life. Decisions. See, we could get more hope. Actually, either way we get more water power. It's earth or air. We could either split it evenly with... Honestly, we're going with air. Because we do need more air. You're going to meet someone really special that's going to change your life. Oh no! Oh no? The arbiters can't be in a relationship. It doesn't have to mean a romance, necessarily. It could well be a figure so inspiring that they may make you a better arbiter. Or reconnecting with a long-lost friend. I can't afford to fall in love. Please help me. But I said, all of those options feel like falling in love. What the fuck is with you? Straight hair, straight A, straightforward. Andy, what the fuck happened? Andy, what happened? You're regressing. Uh... All of those options feel like falling in love. Again, I don't know about that motherfucker, but okay. Aren't you the amorous one? Aren't you the amorous one? Amorous one, huh? Uh, Dating is the one thing I miss the most from my life before becoming an arbiter. Well, I'll be strong. Well, what do you think of my new deck? Ooh, I forgot, this is the first time I want to be adored. That was amazing! And a bit scary, but mostly amazing. Thank you. Your gift could be a very valuable asset for our office. It is a crime that you're imprisoned here. I shouldn't position myself in such manners. But exactly! You've been doing this the whole time, though. You have been doing this the whole time. Do not back down now. Do not. At least, not that strongly. In any case, it's an objective truth that your skills are wasted on this Forsaken Rock. Now, as an arbiter, I can't simply overrule Adina's sentence, but I'm going to lift the ban on visitation. Wow, you can really do that? I just requested a permit from the main office. It'll become effective as soon as my arbiter's notebook gets updated with a moon stamp. Arbitrage forms are updated in the master grimoire as soon as my pen touches the paper. All of what I've written so far is already in the office archive. You girls sure are efficient, eh? There are witch covens all around the universe. We can't afford to be traveling back and forth to the moon temple all the time. It makes sense. Oh, that's cool. And it's official. You can now receive guests on your cute asteroid home. This makes me happier than I can express. You deserve this. I'm just happy to ease your pain. Thank you so much. I'm just doing my job. Do you want me to let your coven know? Just let Jasmine and Dahlia know for now. I'm not really ready to go public yet. It's been 200 years. True, we gotta ease into it. I understand. I'll send a falcon to each of them. Thanks again. Thanks again. Well, I should be going now. It's been a pleasure to meet you. And thanks for the reading. Take care. Take care. Let me know if there's any trouble. Bye! Bye! Reach Chapter 2. Making of a Witch. Honestly, what time is it? 2:09? We can do like one more chapter. As long as we don't like take forever on any cards we decide to make. Oh. And I had a 5-minute long orgasm. No way. No way, you're shitting me. How did you know it was 5 minutes? Were you counting? I swear, I don't know what he did to me. I pushed him away when I started coming. Just instantly smack right into this conversation. Jesus Christ. And it don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming, and it don't stop coming. He rolled up a cigarette and smoked it while he was watching me squirm. When he put it away, I was still fighting the last spasms over the carpet. I'm so jealous. I want to have a super orgasm too. How did he do it? Well, he put this special toy in my butt. Let's go. that played a major role, but I think it was the combination of many factors. The incense, the cocktails he prepared, the music, the smell of the sea. The planets just aligned. What can I say? So cool. Hearing about your sex adventures is so fun. You should write a book. I'd rather keep it between us. I don't want everyone to discover I'm a sex god. Oh, Patrice is the fucking girl who looked into the door of lust. Or the door of secrets. Whatever it's called. Like, she peeked into that fucking keyhole. Imagine dealing with all those slimy middle-aged guys at the office. True. You should calm down a little with the sex goddess stuff a little. We'll end up finding trouble. More trouble, I mean. Oh, come on, it's only been a few scares. What's life for if not to enjoy ourselves? You need to find someone half as good as me to understand all the good sex you've been missing out on, sis. Dude! Shut up. Ew. I've gotta say, I wouldn't mind experiencing for myself what a sex goddess can do. What are you saying? You have Alicia. Actually, we broke up. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry, but what happened? We've been dating since high school, and I guess we just drifted apart. But you looked so good together last time we had dinner at your apartment. Yeah, we always have been good at putting up a front. But, like, the truth is, last year we've been fighting way too many times a week. What about? Oh, the stupidest details. I have my theory about what was pissing Alisa off anyways. I tried to confront her about it, but, like, she won't admit it because that would make her a bad person or something. That was because of all the activism, right? Wow, how did you know? Nah, I just said it because it pissed me off a bit, too, honestly. Patrice! Like, I guess sometimes I can be a bit too passionate. It's not that. Being around someone so fundamentally good can be frustrating. I mean, you're vegan, only consuming local produce, wear repurposed clothes, volunteer in a soup kitchen, but, like, that's not much of a sacrifice. It's about working on your habits, really. Come on. Okay, I get it, but I never asked Alicia to do all those things. Like I said, it's not your fault, but I couldn't be happy eating Burger King and wearing leather boots next to you. Come on. I'm sure their relationship was more complicated than that. Nah, she's dead right. She just couldn't stand this goody two-shoes. Look, the sea. It smells so good. We're here, girls. Let's offer our souls to the ocean and cleanse all the shit we picked up from the city. Like, I can't wait to see the meteor shower. I'm gonna wish for the three of us to leave everything behind and come live here. I love you. Always corny. We love you too. What, Tina? Aren't you a virgin? Oh, no. What? Why would you ask that? Like, you never talk about dating, and I've never known any boyfriends or girlfriends of yours. I've had sex, but I've never had a relationship. Don't try and look cool. My sister had sex once in high school, and that's it. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I was just curious. Also, why does she look like a girl from Star vs. the Forces of Evil? Like the guy that Marco is always after. I forget her name. Jana, I think it is. Jana. Nope, that's the wrong girl. I forget her name. What? Okay. List. Star, butterfly. No, not moon, not river, not D. It's Control, Starfan, Lilo. Jacqueline Thomas. That's who I was thinking of. Why the fuck does she look like Jacqueline Thomas? Okay. Yeah, no, she looks like Jacqueline Thomas. I don't know. I like sex, I think, but I really find anyone that piques my interest. Like, well, don't worry, you'll find someone special eventually. Yeah, fucking the big motherfucker. And if she doesn't find anyone, that's alright too. Relationships are overrated. Maybe. Stay out of my business, you two. It's the next stop. I'm pulling over. Okay, but this is cool. It's a food truck. I'm going to start preparing dinner. You feel like pizza? Like, yes. My body is so ready for pizza. Do it, sis. Coming right up. So, sounds we gotta make a vegan pizza. Which, ass, I know. But I kind of want to make everybody happy. Which is gonna really suck, I know, because there's like no cheese on this shit. I don't think that Mozzie is vegan. But also, we could make like 3 pizzas from the dough, probably. You need plenty of mushrooms. I mean, we're making up for like no cheese, no meat on this damn thing. We need the fucking mushrooms. That cheese is not vegan. Yep, bake a vegan for pizza. Mm, there's something magic about this dough. Having a sister that owns a food truck is sure is a perk. Like, yeah, and thanks for the pizza and for the ride, Fortuna. So thoughtful you make one without cheese or meat. I wouldn't call it pizza, though. It's just some nice bread with tomato sauce. And I could have done it without the arugula. Yuck. So, fuck, I forgot about that. Cheese. The one thing I think miss most. I hope, like, one day someone will invent vegan cheese or something close. There is vegan cheese. You should ask for it from the shooting star. Like, by the way, how long until the meteor shower? It could start any minute now. Where you'll definitely be watching the stars in less than an hour. Like, what are you girls going to be asking for? We're not supposed to tell each other, are we? Like, that's up to you. But I believe the stars don't care about what you say out loud. Like, what are you going to wish for? Many things I have a list. But I guess my most important wish is I want to become a better person. Like, what do you mean? You're already a good person. Don't bother sweet talking me. I can tell. I see it reflected in you, and at the people at the office, and in every guy after they ejaculate. This really leans heavy into sexual themes, like a lot heavier than I thought. I'm obnoxious. You could work on your empathy a bit, yeah. Like Fortuna. Also, that is the weirdest name to have to name your child. By the way, Fortuna. Like, that's her actual name, not just her witch name, but like, it's okay. We promise never to bullshit each other, right, little asshole? I love you. Love you too. Ugh. Like, I'll never get you to. I guess we're a pair of mean sisters, and that's all there is to it. What do you plan to wish for, Eva? Like, I want to save the world. Like, final message. Goodbye. Like, come on. You can't be that selfless. Like, no, really. It makes me really anxious. Like, even with everything I do, no matter if I recycle, consume, critically, go to rallies, or donate, it's part of my income to fight poverty. Oh, donate part of my income to fight poverty. Well, the world as always moves in the wrong direction. We can't fight whoever's in the driver's seat. I want the stars to help me not give up against the impending doom. Like, I'm sorry. Eva, would you like me to help you figure out the stuff with my cards? Like, oh yes, please. I've been thinking about your tarot deck all day, but I was too shy to ask. You know, I enjoy reading your fortune. Like, please, go ahead. And this is the past, so we don't have... Oh, a nice detail with the mushrooms right there. But yeah, this is like a regular tarot deck versus what we've been making. Alright, what do you want to know? Like, I want to know about the world's fate. That's very brave. Are you sure you want to ask the tarot deck about this? Like, yeah. Even if what we find is something terrible, yes. Okay, we'll look into the fate of the world. Also, I'd like to know what I can do to make it a better place. Understood. Focus on those questions in your mind while I shuffle the cards. What's fate in your actions? The Emperor. The Emperor sits atop a stark, barren mountain, a sign of unyielding power, the ultimate male ego, confidence, power. Your actions. You will set up a guerrilla propaganda. Oh no, I want to actually. No, I put it in the wrong one. The most effective course of action will be to resort to illegal and aggressive methods. Your most effective course of action will be to resort to illegal and aggressive methods. Like, oh no! That's if you want to make a dent in this world's fate. Otherwise, you'll be left making ridiculous changes to what you eat and how you live your just to minimize damage done by others. Like, is this a card speaking, or are you just lecturing me? The cards, I swear. I'm investigating what elements could frustrate you enough to set you on the radical path. In fact, I can see your legacy, the revolutionary moment that will last for centuries. Like, that's terrible. If I ever start a group, I swear to you, I'm gonna call it Forgive Us or something like that, cause in case it gets out of control. Like, in any case, what kind of world are we going to live in that'll push me into becoming revolutionary? Let's take a look. The Hermit. The Hermit's lantern is the lamp of truth, used to guide the unknowing. He holds a patriarch's staff to help him investigate the narrow paths he seeks. As he seeks enlightenment. His cloak is a form of discretion. Climate change will make human life unsustainable and will take refuge in massive domed cities. Overpopulation will lead to most of humanity to live in the computers. Okay, that'd be cool though. Superbacteria will decimate humanity, leading to simpler times. I mean, I don't think these two are that great. I think climate change. Climate change will make human life unsustainable, and we will take refuge in massive domed cities. You're like shitting me, right? I'm afraid I'm not. The temperature of the planet is going to rise. The temperature of the planet is going to rise uncontrollably. By the end of the 21st century, almost every major capital of the world will have a giant protective dome. Domes will be connected by an ultra-fast transport system capable of circumnavigating the Earth in a few hours. Stop, just stop. You're messing with me, right? I swear to you, this is what the cards are telling me. They're usually more vague, like there will be an opportunity to develop yourself, or you will seem to face a challenge. Now you're like channeling visions from another dimension or something. Yeah, I'm surprised too. Maybe it's the energy of the meteor shower, or some planets we don't know about just aligned over my deck. But I see it as clear as I can see your face. This is the fate of the world. Like, what kind of revolution am I supposed to lead to stop humanity from going into domes? You won't be able to stop this. Maybe you'll slow the catastrophe enough for future generations to be able to complete the dome solution in time. Yay. I didn't expect cards to be this wild and specific. I'm so sorry. Like, nah, it's alright. It's been scary, but also fun. If your prediction ever becomes real, my grandchildren will think I've lost it when I keep telling them how my friend predicted all this through tarot. You're aware that you're just totally screwed with Ava's head, right? I didn't mean to. Like, come on, it hasn't been that bad. A future that distant just feels like fiction, prophecy or not. What are you about? What about you? Now that you know the fate of the world, what are your plans? I'd rather burn with the rest of the land than live forever with a roof over my head. Fuck the domes. Fortuna foretold I'll have bone cancer in my 50s anyways, so I doubt I'll get to see any of that. Like, that's horrible. Why'd you tell your sister that, Fortuna? Like, we were kids, and I dared her to ask as far as she could, ask her to read as far as she could into my future. I've never read it to anyone, and ever again. I felt a terrifying presence lurking beyond my vision, as if I could, if I could keep, like, if I could keep reading beyond death, then now I'm scared. I will never forget that feeling. At that moment, my fortune-telling skills were enhanced in some way. I've never been wrong since then. Like, it's true, I can vouch for that. Like, don't tell me that. I don't want the world to go bananas. Like, maybe we can fight magic with magic. Look, the meteor shower has begun. Let's ask the shooting stars to fix the scary future. Like, since it's just the three of us on the beach, why don't we tell the stars what we want out loud? I've already told you what I'm gonna wish for, so I'm okay. Okay. Like, I'll go first. Please, stars, save the world from the fate Fortuna foretold. Give us a chance to make it right. Like, you made my sister sound like a villain. Like, don't say that. Stars. Like, please make my sister happy. Help her find whatever she's always been looking for. Hey, weren't you gonna wish to become a better person? Like, nah, that wouldn't suit me. I'd rather use my wish to take care of my little sister. Like, that means you're a good person already. Like, oh, shut up. I don't ruin my cool moment. Come on, Fortune, like, ask them. Speak from your heart. It doesn't matter. Please tell us. What's on your mind? What thing do you want that's so wild only the stars could give it to you? I want you to be happy. I know there's something else. I smell it in the sea breeze. Keep seeing you down the dance of every flame. When I look at the cards, I can tell that my magic is real. Yet everyone's always reminding me of how childish I am. I don't want to be a woman. I want to be a sisterhood. And I believe this is where we're going to end off for the night. It's been quite the ride. And I mean, we've gone for what? 3 hours? It looks like. At the very least. So, I mean, I think this is where we're gonna stop for now. And we'll likely continue tomorrow night and the night after that. So, I suppose, until next time, I bid thee farewell, and a good night. Oh, good night, Alex. I didn't even realize you were still here. I honestly thought you left earlier. But yes, farewell, and good night. Until next time.